All right. So let's talk about how to get into a Class Delta airspace. We're currently on flight following with Bradley, about 20 miles south of the airport, cruising at 5,500. Like going into any airports, we would like to pick up the weather information. If you don't have that frequency handy, we can refer to our GPS and go to waypoint information, and then find all your frequencies there. Right. So ATIS information, ATIS frequency is 2710. Now we have it active on COM2, and then I also had the ground standby on COM2 as well. Okay, so we can take a listen.
Between runway 20 and Bravo. Advise on initial contact, you have ATIS Foxtrot.
Okay, we got Foxtrot. It's 8:30.
About 15 miles.
Westfield time information, Foxtrot 2353, Zulu weather. Wind 180 at 4. Visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 24, dew point 17, altimeter 3005. Runway 20 is in use. IFR arrival, expect ILS approach. Notice to air mission. Taxiway Bravo is closed between Alpha and Bravo 3. Taxiway Alpha is closed between runway 20 and Bravo. Advise on initial contact, you have ATIS Foxtrot.
All right, we got ATIS information Foxtrot, and then the other couple pieces of information that are important to our operations is the wind is 180 at 4. It's pretty light, and we got our altimeter setting 3005, and we also know that runway 20 is in use. Coming in from our direction, we are mostly likely to be given a left downwind entry to land on runway 20, so we can expect that. Another question that a lot of people ask is when to start descent. Some people choose an arbitrary about 20 miles or 15 miles out of the airport, from the airport, and then to start descent then. Normally, the technique I use is based on my estimated time en route
Bradley,
and
3006, higher in about a minute.
My descent rate. So I'll just say I like a 500 feet per minute descent rate, which is very stable, and then it's very passenger friendly. And with 500 feet per minute, I know that at Barnes, I need to go down to 1,300 for pattern altitude. Currently, I'm at 5,400. To go down about 4,000 feet with 500 feet per minute, that's about 8 minutes. So I normally would like to be about 3 minutes before, be at pattern altitude about 3 minutes before the airport.
3006, ident.
So when I look at my estimated time en route, 3 minutes times 8 minutes to descend down to pattern altitude, I would need 11 minutes for my descent, or before I start my descent. Right now we are at about 12 minutes and about minute and 30 seconds, and I will start my VFR descent.
Number 20 Julia, roger, and say altitude leaving.
So we got information Foxtrot. We will
20 Julia, roger.
most likely we won't be handed off to another controller. This is the control frequency or approach frequency for Barnes as well. The next frequency I'm expecting is going to be the Westfield Tower, which is already loaded in on COM1, standing by. And once we are ready to be handed off, we are going to switch our frequency and talk to Tower. And we have information Foxtrot. Right now it's 8:30. We have about 11 minutes to go. Very likely we would still have Foxtrot by the time we arrive at the airport. But if you look at your watch, we are already at about, almost on the hour, and then you still have 10 minutes to go. I would recommend listening to the ATIS information again, just to make sure that you have the most current ATIS information.
Position north of your present position.
All right, we're about 10 minutes out, so we can give Bradley a call and then let them know that we are starting our VFR descent. I don't know if they would let us because we are coming up on Bradley's airspace, and they might have departure aircraft below us, but Bradley approach, A5 November Alpha, we would like to start our VFR descent if it's okay with you.
May 5 November Alpha View for altitude your discretion. You're approved through the Bradley Charlie airspace.
Oh, Roger, for descent by discretion, we are cleared through the Charlie 85 November Alpha. All right, cool. Now we can start our descent. We are only about 9.5 minutes out. If we kept our 500 feet per minute descent rate, we would be cutting it close. So we can descend a little faster, right? About 600 or 700-ish, and then we'll see. All right, I have the field in sight. We are pretty much set up on a left downwind for runway 20. The runway is slightly off the left side of our nose. All right, we can descend a little faster now. Once we get
5 November Alpha, contact Westfield Tower 118.9, good night.
going to tower, 85 November Alpha, have a good night. All right, so we are about 10 miles south, 4,500 descending. We're gonna let Westfield Tower know. So this is not going to be a normal going to a delta that you have to cold call, because we got handed off from Bradley, so Barnes is aware that we are coming in. So all we need to do is to state our position and our intentions. Okay. Westfield Tower, good evening. Warrior 85 November Alpha, 9 miles south, 4,200 descending inbound with information Foxtrot, some pattern work.
85 November Alpha, Westfield Tower, enter the left downwind 20, report midfield.
Midfield, left downwind, runway 20, 85 November Alpha. All right, so that is what we were expecting, which is the midfield, left downwind for runway 20. And we will do exactly that. And then once we are there, when we report our midfield, we'll let them know exactly what we want. We already let them know that we are inbound for some pattern work, but for the specifics, whether you want to do a low approach, a touch and go, or a taxi back, and then we would let them know at the reporting point.